Oh yeah, thanks Paddy. Been waiting for this. Thanks. Woohoo! A few months ago, CarPlay sent me one of their units to do a testing on my BMW GS Adventure 1200. And if I learned one thing from that is that I absolutely love Apple CarPlay on the bike. Just the ease of being able to choose songs on the go with using my Wizzy wheel. Absolutely love it. Subsequently, basically today, I received a package from CARABC. They're a competitor of CarPlay, lesser known I think, but from what I've seen, a very worthy adversary or competitor. So they've sent me one of the units for me to actually use, try and even do a comparison, let's say, and see what I think of it. And if I like it, share my findings with my fellow viewers. Now, this unit, I did some research on the internet, and who's ever used it is actually quite happy with it. So I'm really, really keen to see how it goes. The actual model is called CARABC DB601. And yep, from all accounts, this has a really, really good waterproofing, IP68, operating temperatures -20 to 65 Celsius. That's going to be very handy because I'm going to be using this device this weekend, and the average temperature is going to be 38 to 40 degrees Celsius over the next 4 days. So I'm actually really, really looking forward to seeing how this performs. The resolution on this is 1280 by 720, and the display is it's actually 6 inches. Now, the CarPlay that I've been using so far is a 7-inch display. Some people that have noticed it on my bike suggest that it may be a little bit too big. So I'm going to be keen to see how this is perceived from the same people. And in all honesty, as much as I like the real estate of it, it does cut, in my view, my line of view, it does cut a little bit off the actual dashboard of the BMW unit. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to prefer by the end of this weekend, but anyway, we'll just have to wait and see. So opening this box, I can see it's got like a special statement which suggests to not update the system software arbitrarily. We are not responsible for any machine malfunctions caused by software upgrades. For any usage related issues, please contact us. Do not rinse the machine with high pressure water gun. Well, a smart thing to do. Before using this product, please tear off the protective film first. So there is a protective film. Okay, that's actually worth reading when you receive it. And then it's got a product manual. You know, your typical product manual. Mine is in a few different languages, but from what I can see here, very, very easy to actually follow. Yep. Oh, all good. Now the unit itself, let's have a look. Okay, so it's got a charging cable. And here is the actual unit. Wow. This actually is very, very nice. It's slightly similar. Yeah, I think in size, it's similar to my Garmin XT GPS. And I was actually quite happy with the size of that. So let's have a look. Yep, it does have a protective sheet, which I've now removed. Now, one thing that I like about this particular thing, it's not over-packaged. It's nice and simple. Protected, the unit itself is protected, so I don't know if I see anything happening to them on transit. Let's go have a look how well and how easy it mounts onto the bike. Okay, let's first take off the CarPlay unit. Nice and easy. And all we need to do now is put the CARABC unit on. Let's see, clicks in nice and easy, locks into place. That's all, folks, that's all you got to do to mount it. Okay, now let's try and connect the bike to the unit to my phone. Let's go to settings, turn on the bike. Let's see if the CARABC device does appear. Well, it does. Let's click on that one. Allow pairing, syncing. That's fine. Connect automatically. That was pretty fast. So let's have a look now. There you go. It's as fast as that, people. That's all you got to do. Now to control it, same thing as the CarPlay. You long press on the menu until you see the indicator here move from TFT to nav, and then by moving the Wizzy wheel, you can actually control pretty much everything. Same concept as a CarPlay. If you haven't seen the CarPlay video, I'll link it at the top, but that'll give you a much better indication on how to use this unit, because they're identical from what I can see here. Awesome, let's take it for a ride. Alright, so first I just want to make something clear. This isn't a review. There are people out there who do a much better job than I do when it comes to properly reviewing products. What I can do though is share my thoughts after using this unit for a couple of days and talk about whether it actually adds something positive to the riding experience. Now, I'm definitely a fan of using CarPlay on the bike. I enjoy tech that makes riding a little easier and a little more enjoyable. And honestly, this particular unit has been a delight to use over the past few days. One thing I realized pretty quickly is that I actually prefer the 6-inch form factor of the CARABC over the 7-inch CarPlay. With a 6-inch display, I can still see most of the bike's own screen, so it feels less intrusive. The 7-inch unit works fine, but it does take up a bit more visual space. Another thing I noticed, and this might be just my impression, is that the CARABC unit feels slightly more responsive when using the Wizzy wheel to control it. Now, I haven't done any proper testing to prove that, so I can't say it for certain, but it definitely feels that way when using it. So overall, after a few days of using it, I have to say it's been a really pleasant experience. CarPlay also got in touch with me recently and informed me that they will be sending me a 6-inch version as well. So it'll be interesting to do a comparison to see which one I prefer after I've used all 3 units. So far, the CARABC is the front runner. I did manage to get some discount links from CARABC that I can share with you guys. So if you go in the description and click on it, you should be able to see the discount itself. Now, heads up, would be getting a small kickback if you do decide to click on that link and purchase the product. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video, and as always, see you down the road.